Hey guys, sorry it's been a while. I actually found out what my problem was, and it turned out to be a bandwidth issue. See, my dad run off the same cord and it gets frustrating. We actually got into such a big pissing argument last night that the walls were actually covered in it. Okay, bad joke. Let's get on with the review. Now, there are a lot of action games in the business that I've played, I've noticed don't seem to catch the attention of a lot of people when they really should. This is an example of one of them. GunGrave Overdose. I swear to God, if there is ever a game that can compete with Devil May Cry, Resident Evil in action, difficulty, so on and so forth, it's this one. Hands down. The GunGrave series was never recognized because it was an obscure anime for much of its period. Actually, I think it was comics before it was an anime, then it was a game, then it was an anime. Either way, order completely off balance. Let's get on with the thing. First of all, story. Very solid. It starts off with a sort of mafia tale of sort of novice hitman Brandon Heath going off on his way, finally getting killed by his best friend Harry McDoyle, and ends up becoming this awesome undead hitman beyond the grave. First of all, that's beautiful delivery. Second, in the second game, you actually notice that it turns out that the dead man himself has friends. And didn't see that one coming either. And third of all, the guy has a kick-ass set of guns and a really big coffin on his back, which transforms into a multitude of different really big-ass guns. Who can't love that? Seriously! Anyways. Characters, I've already explained that. Gameplay. The gameplay is sort of a third-person action shooter. Now, you run around, you blow shit up. Practically everything in the level is destructible. Anything that isn't probably is either glitching the game or just isn't destructible. But more than 60% of the items in a level can be destroyed. I find that to be personally satisfying, as you can go through a level and completely demolish the crap out of everything. Another gameplay faction, not only do you have to shoot stuff, but eventually as you rank up combos, not getting hit, and completely blowing the crap out of people, eventually you get to the point where you can do demolition shots. Along with melee shots, demolition shots serve as the sort of special attack feature in the whole game. Now, a bit of plot analysis. There's a lot of sort of feelings of revenge, a lot of teenage angst, especially coming from the younger character Mika, who turns out to fall in love with Grave sometime in this game, and later, and also around the end of the series in the anime. Getting back, the characters in GunGrave Overdose are especially well built. You have Grave, who has a bit of an updated feature, and then you have Juji Kabane, who is a karate-wielding psychopath who uses twin gun rippers to totally tear people apart. And then you've got Rocket Billy Red Cadillac. That has to be the most bizarre name. One issue that I'd like to point out as far as GunGrave goes, which kept me coming back for more on it, difficulty. This game was hard. It kicked the shit out of me time and time again, and I loved it. Usually on games you play because they're so hard, you get frustrated, you throw them away. This one, I kept. I played it through, and I finally got through kick-ass difficulty mode with a decent score. Either way, it's great, it's very professionally executed, and it's a blast to play. Literally. If you ever see it, pick it up. I don't care what the price is. Pick it up. Personal recommendation. Anyways, I figured that's enough of me blabbing on time and time again. I'll probably be doing more reviews in the future now that I found out what my problem is, but that's beyond me. Whether or not that it actually decides to stay around or not. My bandwidth, I mean. Anyways, you're probably sick of me bitching and complaining about stuff, so I'll leave that with you. GunGrave Overdose, final thoughts. 9.5 out of 10. There were a few issues that I had with it, some movement difficulties, but the shooting element was awesome. Demolition shots, very satisfying to watch you blow the crap out of everything around you. The characters were solid. Story, I love Mafia stories, gotta give me that. And, yeah. GunGrave or GunGrave Overdose, you pick them up. It's definitely great to take stress out on. Anyways, I've got a couple of other things that need doing, so this is Falsey, over and out. I hope you enjoy your night. Any requests, comments, leave them for me. I'll get back to you. Well, this is me, signing off. GunGrave Overdose. Play it.